A raw live clip did something most polished videos never manage. It took a song that was already buzzing in the streets and turned it into a moment people felt in their chest. No filters, no crowd sweetening, just breath, grit, and a voice cutting straight through the room. That kind of impact isn't accidental, it's rare. What you're about to hear isn't just about a performance. It's about how one raw live moment around Dior shifted perception, widened Pop Smoke's reach, and quietly proved that authenticity can outperform perfection. By the end, you'll understand why this clip still circulates, still hits, and still teaches artists a lesson most never learn. So here's a quick challenge while you listen. Think about the last time something imperfect felt more powerful than something flawless. Keep that answer in mind. It matters more than you think. Why did this raw clip hit harder than the official record for so many people? The answer starts with tension. When Pop Smoke steps into a live setting with Dior, there's no safety net. Every breath is audible. Every growl in his voice lands unprotected. In real life, that tension keeps us listening longer because our brains sense risk. Anything could go wrong, and that risk creates attention. Attention creates memory. Memory creates loyalty. Short sentence. Risk keeps us locked in. There's also something else happening beneath the surface. Imperfections don't weaken trust. They build it. When the vocal cracks slightly or the timing shifts by a hair, the performance feels human instead of manufactured. In everyday life, we trust people who sound real more than people who sound rehearsed. This clip taps into that instinct. You're not hearing a product, you're hearing a person. Two facts collide here. Raw audio increases emotional recall, and emotional recall drives repeat views. One result, impact. Picture the room for a second. No massive stage effects, no distractions pulling your eyes away. Just a voice, a beat, and a crowd feeding energy back into the performance. Every shout from the audience becomes fuel. That feedback loop changes delivery in real time. Pop Smoke doesn't perform at the crowd. He performs with them. That shared moment becomes part of the song's identity. Short sentence. Energy multiplies live. Artists who test songs like this learn faster than artists who hide behind studio walls. A live clip is immediate feedback. You don't need analytics dashboards to know what works when the crowd reacts instinctively. Dior proved itself in real time, not after weeks of digital promotion. That's how confidence gets built, not through numbers, but through response. Two truths at once. Live reactions reveal truth, and truth travels faster. Period. Listen closely to Pop Smoke's voice in that clip. It's not just deep, it's commanding. That tone became the brand. Before logos, before fashion ties, before headlines, there was a sound you couldn't mistake for anyone else. The raw clip puts that sound front and center without distractions. When your strongest asset leads, people remember you. Short sentence. Identity beats image. What's wild is how far beyond drill this performance reached. Dior wasn't explained, it was felt. You didn't need to understand the slang to understand the confidence. That's how crossover really works, not by softening energy, but by making it undeniable. Two facts line up here. Emotion crosses borders, and confidence needs no translation. End of story. There's an intimacy in live clips that studio videos rarely capture. Watching this performance feels like standing in the room, not watching from a distance. That closeness speeds up connection. Fans don't just hear the artist. They feel included in the moment. That sense of access builds loyalty faster than any marketing strategy. Short sentence. Proximity creates belief. And then there's the crowd itself. Their reactions aren't background noise. They're part of the rhythm. Every response sharpens the performance. When the hook drops and the room reacts, the song locks in. That call and response turns listeners into participants. In real life, participation creates ownership. Ownership keeps people coming back. Two facts, one outcome, stickiness. Consistency played a quiet role too. The power of this clip wasn't a one-off miracle. It fit into a pattern of showing up, performing, and letting the music speak. Viral moments fade fast when they aren't backed by repetition. This one lasted because it reinforced what fans already felt. Short sentence. Momentum loves repetition, but raw clips aren't magic by default. Some fall flat, and that's where lessons get sharp. Poor sound balance, awkward pacing, or a lack of presence can drain energy fast. Raw doesn't mean careless. The Dior clip works because the basics are controlled even while everything feels loose. Two truths again: simplicity needs structure, and chaos needs intention. That balance is why this moment